The moment you stop running towards something is often the moment it begins moving toward you. This truth sounds backwards to everything we've been taught, doesn't it? We've learned that good things come to those who hustle, who fight, who never give up the chase. And yet here you are, perhaps exhausted from all that striving, wondering why the abundance you seek still feels just beyond your fingertips. The harder you reach, the further it seems to move away. There's wisdom in this frustration, beautiful one. Your weariness is actually pointing you toward a deeper truth about how life really works. Most of us have spent years in pursuit mode. We chase the money, chase the relationship, chase the healing, chase the recognition, chase the security. We wake up each morning with our minds already running, calculating what we need to do, who we need to become, how we need to perform in order to finally arrive at that place where everything feels okay. The body knows this tension intimately. Feel it now if you can, that slight tightness in the chest, the shallow breathing, the shoulders that have forgotten how to drop away from the ears. This is what chasing does to us. It puts us in a constant state of not enough, always leaning forward into some future moment when we imagine we'll finally be able to rest. But here's what happens in that forward lean. We lose our connection to this moment, which is the only moment where anything real can actually occur. Abundance cannot find you in the future because the future doesn't exist. It can only meet you here, now, in this breath, in this exact point of presence. When we're constantly chasing, we're essentially telling the universe, I'm over there in that future moment. Meet me there. And the universe, which only knows this eternal now, waits patiently for us to arrive back home to ourselves. Let's pause here for just a moment, eyeing your awareness to your breath, not to change it, just to notice it. Feel the air moving in, moving out. Notice how your body already knows how to receive what it needs. It doesn't chase oxygen, it simply opens, and breath flows in. This is your first lesson in receptivity, happening automatically every moment of your life. The belief in scarcity is perhaps the deepest wound our collective consciousness carries. From the time we're very young, we absorb the message that there isn't enough, not enough money, not enough love, not enough time, not enough opportunity, not enough of us to go around. This belief becomes the lens through which we see everything. When we look at the world through scarcity-colored glasses, we see only lack, only limitation, only the evidence that supports our fear. And what we focus on expands. This is not just philosophy, this is how the mind works. When you believe there isn't enough, you unconsciously begin to grasp, to hoard, to hold tight, to compete. Your energy contracts, your jaw tightens, your heart closes just a little, building protective walls against the disappointment you're sure is coming. And in that contracted state, you actually become less able to receive the good that's trying to reach you. Imagine trying to fill a jar with fresh water while gripping the lid tightly closed. The water is there, the abundance is there, but your own grip prevents it from flowing in. The truth that can set you free is this. The universe operates on principles of expansion, not limitation. Look at nature if you doubt this. One apple tree doesn't produce one apple. It produces hundreds, each containing multiple seeds, each seed capable of becoming another tree that will produce hundreds more apples. One dandelion releases hundreds of seeds to the wind. The ocean doesn't ration its waves. The sun doesn't shine only on the deserving. Abundance is the natural order of things. Scarcity is the learned illusion. When we carry scarcity consciousness, we create scarcity experience, not because the universe is withholding, but because we're vibrating at a frequency that can only perceive and receive lack. It's like having a radio tuned to a station filled with static and wondering why you can't hear the music playing on another frequency. The music is playing, the abundance is flowing, but you're tuned to the wrong station. So what do? We begin to question every thought of not enough. When you catch yourself thinking there isn't enough time, pause. Take a breath. Ask yourself if this is absolutely true in this moment. When you notice yourself thinking there isn't enough money, soften. Feel your feet on the ground. Ask what you actually have right now. When you feel there isn't enough love, place your hand on your heart. Feel its steady beating, the miracle of this body that houses you, the breath that sustains you without you having to earn it. This is abundance, right here, keeping you alive. Now let's talk about what abundance truly is, because we've gotten confused about this. Somewhere along the way, abundance became synonymous with wealth, and wealth became synonymous with money and possessions. But abundance is so much more than that. Abundance is the feeling of enoughness that comes from being fully alive in this moment. It's waking up in a body that can feel and sense and experience. It's having air to breathe and a mind that can think and a heart that can love. It's the warmth of sun on your skin and the taste of water when you're thirsty and the relief of stretching when you've been still too long. True abundance includes peace. It includes health. It includes meaningful connection. It includes creativity and laughter and the simple pleasure of a moment of beauty. You could have millions in the bank and still feel utterly impoverished if you're disconnected from your own life, racing through your days, never pausing to receive the gifts that each moment offers. And you could have very little in material terms and still live in genuine abundance if you know how to be present, how to receive, how to appreciate what is. This isn't about pretending that money doesn't matter or that material needs aren't real. Of course they are. We live in a physical world with physical requirements. But when we expand our definition of abundance to include all forms of wealth, emotional, spiritual, relational, creative, physical, we suddenly discover that we're already swimming in riches. And here's the beautiful paradox. When we recognize and celebrate the abundance that already exists, we naturally become more open to receiving abundance in all forms, including the financial. Take a moment right now and notice 5 things you can appreciate in your immediate environment. The chair supporting you, the light allowing you to see, the quiet or the sounds, the temperature of the air, the fact that your lungs are breathing, your heart is beating, your body is functioning in 10,000 complex ways without you having to consciously manage any of it. This is wealth beyond measure. And it's yours, right now, freely given. Now we come to something essential, the magnetic power of receptivity. There are 2 fundamental energies in the universe, masculine and feminine, yang and yin, giving and receiving, active and receptive. Our culture has become dangerously imbalanced, glorifying only the active, the doing, the pushing, the making things happen. We've forgotten the power of the receptive principle, the feminine capacity to allow, to open, to receive. And because we've forgotten how to receive, we block the very abundance we're working so hard to create. Think about a flower for a moment. The flower doesn't chase the bee. It doesn't run around trying to force pollination to happen. It simply opens. It becomes beautiful. It releases its fragrance. And the bee, following its own nature, comes. This is receptivity in action. The flower does its inner work, growing, maturing, opening, and then allows the natural flow of give and take to occur. You are like that flower. Your work is not to chase, but to open, to become more fully yourself, to clear away what blocks your natural radiance, to tend your inner garden with love and attention. And then, from that place of openness and authenticity, you naturally attract what's meant for you, the right opportunities, the right people, the right resources. They find you because you've become a clear channel, a welcoming space. Receptivity is not passive. It's not about sitting back and doing nothing, waiting for life to drop abundance into your lap. Receptivity is active opening. It's the daily practice of softening the tight places. It's the courage to be vulnerable enough to let good in. It's the willingness to say yes when opportunities appear, even when fear whispers that you're not ready or you don't deserve it or it won't last. Receptivity is the strength to keep your heart open even when you've been disappointed, to trust even when you've been let down, to believe in goodness even when you've experienced pain. Feel into your body right now. Where are you holding? Where have you tightened against life? The jaw, the shoulders, the belly, the heart? Just notice without judgment. And then, on your next exhale, see if you can let one of those places soften just a little. This is receptivity practice. This is how we train ourselves to allow instead of control, to open instead of grip, to receive instead of chase. And this brings us face to face with one of the hardest practices of AEL, releasing control and trusting the process. Oh, how we love our illusion of control. We make our plans, set our goals, create our strategies. We decide exactly how things should unfold, when they should happen, what they should look like. And then we grip those expectations with white knuckles, terrified that if we let go for even a moment, everything will fall apart. But here's the truth underneath all that controlling. It comes from fear. Fear that we're not safe unless we're managing every detail. Fear that the universe is indifferent or hostile and will only give us what we need if we fight for it. Fear that we're alone and unsupported and must figure everything out by ourselves. This fear is exhausting. It's the root of the chase. We run and strive and push because we don't trust that we're held, that we're guided, that there's a larger intelligence at work in our lives. Surrender is not giving up. Let me say that again because we so often confuse the two. Surrender is not resignation or defeat or passive acceptance of whatever happens. Surrender is active trust. It's doing what's yours to do with full presence and commitment, and then releasing attachment to specific outcomes. It's planting the seeds, watering them, pulling the weeds, providing good soil, and then trusting the mystery of growth that you cannot control or force. You cannot make the seed sprout faster by pulling on it. You cannot force the flower to bloom before its time. And you cannot control the exact way that abundance will manifest in your life. Your job is to prepare the ground of your consciousness, to tend your inner garden, to stay open and available, and then to trust. Trust that there is a perfect timing to things. Trust that what's truly meant for you cannot miss you. Trust that you are supported by a loving universe that wants your flourishing even more than you do. Place your hand on your heart. Feel it beating. You are not making that happen. You are not controlling that process. And yet it continues faithfully, miraculously, every moment. This is what trust looks like. Your heart trusts the body's wisdom. Can you trust life's wisdom the same way? Can you believe that the same intelligence that grows your hair and heals your cuts and orchestrates the dance of planets is also working on your behalf, bringing you exactly what you need, exactly when you need it? Before abundance can flow freely into your life, there's inner work to be done. Think of yourself as a beautiful vessel. Over the years, this vessel has collected debris, old beliefs that no longer serve you, resentments you've been carrying, shame about past mistakes, stories about your unworthiness, judgments about yourself and others. All of this accumulates like sediment at the bottom of a stream, blocking the natural flow. If you want clear water to flow through, you need to clear the blockages. What old beliefs about money and abundance are you carrying? Perhaps you learned that money is the root of all evil, or that wanting abundance is selfish, or that you have to work yourself to exhaustion to deserve financial security. Perhaps you absorbed the belief that there's something noble about struggle, or that if you're happy, you're being selfish when others are suffering. These beliefs, lodged deep in your subconscious, create constant interference with your ability to receive. Bring one limiting belief to mind right now. Let it surface without pushing it away. I don't deserve abundance. Money doesn't grow on trees. I'll never have enough. Who am I to ask for more when others have so little? Whatever arises, just notice it. Thank it for trying to protect you, because that's what these beliefs were trying to do. They formed to keep you safe in some way. And now, gently, you can release them. On your next exhale, imagine breathing out that old belief. Let it dissolve like morning mist. It's no longer needed. It's no longer true. You can let it go. Resentment is another form of blockage. When you're angry at yourself for past mistakes, or bitter toward others who you believe have what should be yours, or resentful of your current circumstances, you create energetic locks on your heart. Abundance cannot flow through resentment. It cannot move through the hard, closed places. Resentment says, I refuse. And life, honoring your free will, says, all right then. Forgiveness is the key that opens these locks. Forgiveness of yourself for not knowing then what you know now. Forgiveness of others who did the best they could with what they understood. Forgiveness of life itself for not unfolding according to your timeline or preferences. This doesn't mean condoning harmful behavior. It means releasing the poisonous grip of blame so that you can be free, free to receive, free to move forward, free to open again. Soften your belly. This is where we hold so much old emotion, so much fear, so much protection. Soften it now. Imagine warm, golden light filling your belly, melting the old hard places, dissolving what no longer serves. You are clearing space. You are making room. You are preparing yourself to receive the abundance that has been waiting for you to become available to it. And now we come to perhaps the most transformative practice of all. Appreciation for what is right now, exactly as it is. This might seem like a small thing, but it is actually the foundation upon which all abundance is built. Gratitude is not just a nice spiritual practice or a way to feel better. Gratitude is a powerful frequency that aligns you with the energy of abundance itself. When you appreciate what you have, you send a clear signal to the universe. Yes, more of this. I am open. I am receiving. I recognize the good that is here. And the universe, responding to your frequency, brings more to appreciate. But when you focus only on what's missing, when you constantly catalog your lacks and limitations, you're sending a different signal. Not enough, missing, empty. And you receive more experiences of not enough, missing, empty. This is not about denying real challenges or pretending everything is perfect when it's not. This is about training yourself to notice what's working alongside what isn't, to see the gifts that are present while you're working toward desired changes, to celebrate the small abundances while you're calling in larger ones. Every time you pause to genuinely appreciate something, the comfort of your bed, the loyalty of a friend, the fact that you have food to eat today, the way light falls through a window, you raise your vibration. You tune yourself to the frequency of abundance, and from that frequency, you naturally attract more to appreciate. Start a daily practice if you haven't already. Each morning, before you get out of bed, bring to mind 3 things you're genuinely grateful for. Feel the gratitude in your body, not just as a mental exercise. Let it warm your chest. Let it soften your face into a smile. And each evening before sleep, recall 3 moments from the day that contained some form of goodness or beauty. Write them down if you like. Speak them aloud. Let them settle into your consciousness as you drift into sleep. This practice changes everything. It rewires your brain to notice abundance instead of lack. It trains your attention to find the good that's always present. And over time, you'll discover that you're living in a different world, not because the world has changed, but because you've changed too. He lends through which you see it, and that changes everything. Take a breath right now and find something, anything to appreciate about this exact moment. The fact that you're alive, the fact that you can read or hear these words, the fact that you've decided to invest this time in your own growth and healing, the fact that your body is here, breathing you, holding you, allowing you to experience this extraordinary thing called life. Let that appreciation fill you. Let it be real, not just a concept. Feel it. This is abundance consciousness. This is the frequency that attracts more abundance. Now we must address something fundamental, your relationship with your own worth. Because no matter how much you practice appreciation, no matter how skillfully you clear old beliefs, you will only be able to receive as much abundance as you believe you deserve. Self-worth is the container that determines how much good you can hold. If you believe deep down that you're not worthy, that you're somehow flawed or broken or not enough, you will unconsciously reject the very abundance you consciously desire. This is not punishment. This is simply how the psyche works. If a gift arrives that doesn't match your self-image, you won't trust it. You'll wait for the other shoe to drop. You'll sabotage it or push it away or convince yourself it isn't real. You cannot receive beyond your belief in your own deserving. So the inner work of expanding your capacity to receive must include the work of recognizing your inherent worth. You are not worthy because of what you do or achieve or accomplish. You are worthy because you exist. Worthiness is your birthright, not something you earn through performance or perfection. A newborn baby doesn't have to prove its worth. It is precious simply because it is, and you are no different. You have always been worthy of love, of care, of abundance, of goodness, not despite your flaws and mistakes and struggles, but including them, embracing them, accepting all of who you are. Look in the mirror when you can and speak to yourself with the kindness you would offer a beloved child. You are worthy of good things. You deserve abundance. You are enough exactly as you are. Let these words move past the mental resistance into the soft places of your heart. Keep speaking them until they begin to feel true, until your body relaxes into the recognition, until you can receive them without deflecting or dismissing or qualifying. Notice where you minimize yourself, where you shrink, where you apologize for taking up space or having needs or wanting more. These are the places where your worth needs shoring up. Practice taking up space. Practice stating your needs clearly. Practice wanting without apologizing for the wanting. Practice receiving compliments by simply saying thank you instead of deflecting or self-deprecating. These small practices build the muscle of worthiness, strengthening your capacity to receive. The voice that tells you you're not enough is not your true voice. It's an old recording, a collection of messages you absorbed from people who didn't know better, from systems that benefit from your self-doubt, from a culture that profits from your insecurity. You can turn down the volume on that voice. You can choose in each moment to align with the deeper truth. You are a unique expression of life itself, and your existence has meaning and value that doesn't need to be justified or proven. From this foundation of worth, everything shifts. When you know you deserve good things, you stop settling for crumbs. You stop accepting less than you need. You stop tolerating situations and relationships that diminish you. And simultaneously, you become able to receive the greater abundance that's been waiting for you to believe you're worthy of it. The outer world always, always mirrors the inner world. Change your inner sense of worth and watch how the external circumstances shift to match. Living in the feeling of enough. This is the secret that sounds too simple to be powerful, and yet it changes everything. Most of us live in a perpetual state of not enoughness. Not enough time, not enough money, not enough energy, not enough love, not enough progress, not enough of us to meet all the demands. This frequency of not enough creates a desperate, grasping energy that actually repels abundance. It's like being so thirsty that you're frantically splashing in the water, and all that splashing makes it impossible to drink. But what if you could right now decide to feel enough? Not because your circumstances are perfect, not because you've achieved all your goals, not because every need is met, but because you choose to recognize the sufficiency of this moment. You are enough. You have enough. This is enough. From that grounded place of enoughness, you can move toward more without the desperate energy of lack. You can desire expansion while simultaneously resting in contentment. This is the paradox that creates magnetism. How do you practice this? You pause frequently throughout your day and check in. Do I have enough air to breathe right now? Yes. Do I have enough support beneath me? Yes. Do I have what I need in this exact moment? Almost always the answer is yes. The panic about not enough is almost always about the future, about what you might not have tomorrow or next month or next year. But in this moment, right now, you are almost certainly okay. You are almost certainly enough. Let your body settle into this truth. Feel your feet on the ground. This ground is enough to hold you. Feel the air in your lungs. This air is enough to sustain you. Feel the beating of your heart. This heart is enough to keep you alive. From this place of enough, you can take inspired action. You can plan and work and create, but without the frantic energy of desperation. You can want more. There's nothing wrong with wanting more, but you want it from fullness rather than from emptiness, and that changes everything about how you attract it. The universe responds to your energetic state, not your words. You can affirm abundance all day long, but if underneath those words you're vibrating with the frequency of lack and desperation, that's what you'll create more of. But when you genuinely rest in the feeling of enough, when you embody sufficiency, when you let yourself be full right now, that's when the universe rushes to bring you more, because you're finally in a state where you can actually receive it. Practice this right now. Imagine you already have everything you've been seeking, not in some future moment, but now. What would be different in your body? Would your shoulders drop? Would your breathing deepen? Would your face soften? Let those changes happen now without waiting for the circumstances to shift. Embody the feeling state of your desires fulfilled. This is not pretending. This is not denying reality. This is tuning your frequency to match what you want to receive. This is becoming a vibrational match for your desires. This is preparing yourself to receive. And now we arrive at the gentle unfolding, the beautiful truth that integrates everything we've explored together. Life is not something you have to force or control or chase. Life is something that happens through you when you get out of your own way. The seed doesn't make itself grow. It surrenders to the process of growth. The flower doesn't force itself to bloom. It allows the blooming to happen in its own perfect time, and you too can trust the organic wisdom of your own unfolding. Everything you've been chasing is already moving toward you. Every desire you hold is simultaneously holding you, pulling you forward, calling you into your next becoming. You don't have to exhaust yourself running toward it. You don't have to figure out every step. You don't have to make it all happen through sheer force of will. You simply need to show up fully in each moment. Do what's yours to do with love and presence. Clear away the blocks that prevent flow. Stay open to receiving and trust. Trust that you are guided. Trust that you are supported. Trust that there is a perfect orchestration at work that's far more elegant and efficient than anything your small mind could strategize. Your mind knows what you want, but the universe knows what you need, what will actually make you happy, what will serve your highest good. And often, the universe delivers something even better than what you were chasing, but only if you're not so fixated on your specific picture that you miss the gift being offered. Breathe into this trust. Let it hold you. You are not alone in this. You are not making this journey in isolation. You are part of an interconnected web of life, and the same intelligence that moves the stars and turns the seasons and orchestrates the complexity of your own body is also moving in your life, arranging circumstances, opening doors, bringing people and opportunities and resources at exactly the right time. Your job is not to have all the answers. Your job is to stay present, to remain open, to choose love over fear, appreciation over complaint, trust over control. Your job is to be you, as fully and authentically as you can, bringing your unique gifts forward, letting your Light shine without apology. And from that place of authentic presence, abundance flows naturally, effortlessly, inevitably. There will still be action to take. This is not about becoming passive or waiting for life to happen to you, but your action will come from a different place. Instead of anxious, desperate doing born from fear of not enough, your action will be inspired, joyful, flowing naturally from who you are and what you love. You'll find yourself taking steps that feel right, that energize rather than deplete you, that open doors rather than forcing them. This is aligned action. This is co-creation with life rather than wrestling with life. And when things don't happen according to your timeline, when delays occur or plans change or disappointments arise, you'll be able to hold it all more lightly. You'll remember that the unfolding has its own wisdom, its own timing. What seems like a setback might be protecting you from something, or preparing you for something, or redirecting you towards something better. You don't need to understand it all. You only need to trust and keep your heart open. Feel the difference in your body between chasing and allowing. Chasing creates tension, tight shoulders, shallow breath, contracted belly, closed heart. Allowing creates ease, soft shoulders, full breath, relaxed belly, open heart. Your body knows the truth. Listen to it. When you find yourself in chase mode again, and you will, because it's a deeply ingrained habit, just pause, breathe, soften, remember, come back to this moment, come back to trust, come back to enough, come back to appreciation, come back to opening. This is the practice, not perfection, but return, again and again, returning to presence, to trust, to openness, to love. Each time you return, you strengthen the new pathway. Each time you choose trust over control, you deepen the groove. Each time you open instead of chase, you make it easier to open next time. You are retraining yourself. You are remembering what you always knew. Underneath all the conditioning, you are safe, you are held, you are loved, you are abundant. Let these words settle into your body now, not just as concepts, but as felt experience. You are safe. Feel that safety in the steady ground beneath you, in the faithful beating of your heart. You are held. Feel that support in the air around you, in the greater intelligence moving through all of life. You are loved. Feel that love in the miracle of your existence, in the gift of this very breath. You are abundant. Feel that abundance in the fullness of this moment, in the countless gifts you've been given, in the infinite potential that lives within you. The chase is over. You can rest now, not because you've arrived at some final destination. Life is always expanding, always evolving, always inviting you into more, but because you've remembered the truth. Abundance is not something you chase. Abundance is something you are. It's your nature. It's your birthright. It's the field you're already swimming in. You don't need to seek it. You only need to recognize it, receive it, allow it, and let it flow. Stop chasing, start allowing, stop forcing, start flowing, stop grasping, start opening, and watch how everything you've been running toward begins, gently, gracefully, perfectly, to find its way to you. This is the way of abundance. This is the way home to yourself. This is the truth that sets you free. You are enough. You have enough. You are abundance itself, walking around in human form, learning to remember what you've always been. Rest in this, trust this, live from this, and so it is.